Everything in the universe is either growing or it's dying. Now, in this video, I'm going to be explaining this universal law and exactly what it means and how you can apply it to actually create the life, relationship, finances, and business that you crave and deserve. Now, I first heard of this law from Tony Robbins, and he was always saying how everything in the universe is either growing or it's dying. And when I first heard this, I was like, well, how can this be? Because can't things plateau? And so I never really got the answer from Tony, but I'm currently reading this book by Bob Proctor, and he explains it amazingly. So what Bob did is he actually went to a lot of lectures, and he talked on college campuses, and he would always show an acorn. Now this is an avocado seed. I didn't really have an acorn, but he took an acorn and he showed it to the audience. And when you see this acorn or this seed, what it really is it's a mass of molecules and they're all vibrating, right? And right now, currently, this seed is dying because those molecules are vibrating, and that's slowly decreasing because it's not getting the essential nutrients that it needs to actually grow. Now, once I plant this in the earth and it gets that water and that sunlight, then it'll be aligned with molecules that'll allow the molecules in this seed to actually vibrate faster and to actually grow. So at any moment, it's either growing or dying. Right now in my hand, it's dying, but once I plant it into the earth, it will start to grow. Now, this is a universal law that literally applies to everything. So look at all the areas of your life, right? You have relationship, business, health, and finances. And what you have to understand is that, you have the choice to either help that thing grow or you can just let it continue to die. Now let's really think about this. Let's use the example of a relationship. If you're not nurturing it and you're not working to make it grow, then it is slowly dying over time. Now the same thing applies for your health. And you may be thinking well, aren't we all slowly dying? And that's really true because, in our cells we have the telomeres and those are shortening, and so naturally we are all aging and we are all dying. However, you can work to decrease the slope to which you are dying, right, by taking care of yourself so that you're not dying at that quicker of a rate. So the way I think about it, I'll take something in my life, let's say finances, and I'll literally envision the graph in my mind, right? I picture an X and a Y axis, and I envision whether, the line is increasing or decreasing. And then I ask myself, in this present moment, are my finances growing or are they dying? Now, you may be thinking, well, you could be at a plateau, your bank could be in the same place today that it is tomorrow. But the truth is that overall, money is coming and going. You have monthly expenses and, you have bills to pay. There are things that you want. So yeah, so your money is constantly growing or it's dying. So there are certain things that you can do in the present to actually, increase your revenue and to actually set yourself up for profit in the present moment. So that's a question that you want to ask yourself. And you can literally apply this to everything. Right now, I applied this to my YouTube channel. And, my YouTube channel has, success isn't linear, so it's gone up and down and up and down. But overall, I'm on an upward trajectory. So even right now, if something in your life isn't growing and it's dying, don't beat yourself up. Just take note of that and strive for, a trajectory that increases and that's linear in a positive direction. So now that we covered that, I want to give you guys some tips that you can apply for, actually helping you to grow things in your life and to prevent yourself from dying. And the first one is really awareness, being aware in each moment whether or not something is growing or it's dying. And that's really the key, the very first one. You have to become aware of it. Now, The second one is to constantly feed your mind every day, right? So in the morning, feed your mind with new information about like how to better take care of your health, how to improve your relationships, really commit to growing and have a growth mindset, right? Don't have a closed mind. Be open to things, be open to trying new things, and just see, notice which areas that you can grow in. So that's my second piece of advice. The third one, and I know you guys have heard this one before, but it's really to meditate, because meditation really brings you back into the present. And this is still something that I haven't mastered yet. I'm constantly trying to meditate and trying not to be caught up in the future or in the past, but you want to be focused on the present and just be aware of what can you do now to actually help you to grow. And there's nothing wrong with looking back on the past or the future, because when you look on the past, then you can remember certain lessons that you've learned and you can apply that to the present to help you grow. And same thing for the future. It's good to start with the end in mind and know what it is that you're working towards, right? That ultimate vision and that ultimate purpose of yours, so that you can come back to the present and actually work to, get there. So that's the third tip. The fourth one is probably one of my favorite things, and it's really just deep contemplation. It's kind of weird to say, but I think thinking is like just one of my hobbies, you can call it. I just sit in a room and I just think and I just contemplate things. And that just really helped me to be aware and to come up with creative solutions and ways that I can actually work towards growing and to prevent myself from dying. And then the fifth one is really the people who you surround yourself with, because think about it, like if you hang out with a bunch of smokers, guess what? You're going to be the next one in that group, right? But if you hang out with, a bunch of bodybuilders, then you're going to actually work to improve your health and to decrease the rate at which you are dying, because like I said, everyone's health is decreasing and there's nothing we can do about it. It's just part of being human, but you can work to not let it decrease at as fast of a rate. So surrounding yourself with good people who have a growth mindset is key. So really be aware of that. And if you're not surrounded by people who you strive to be like, really set your boundaries and learn to say no, right? And really take your life back and work to surround yourself with those people. And that may be easier said than done, but one way that I did that is I really got a clear vision for what it is that I want, the type of people who I wanted to attract into my life, and boom, right, I manifested them. So there is a power in that. I read a really good book a while back that really teaches you good methods for how you can do that. I've talked about this in videos before, but I kind of want to make a whole video just about this. But that pretty much wraps up the video. Let me know your thoughts down below. And if you are somebody who is choosing to, create their life and to not let, their life and their seed disintegrate, then go ahead and drop a hashtag #IamACreator down below, because you are the creator of your life, and this world is yours. So let me know your thoughts about this video, and just be sure to tune in every Wednesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time and Sunday at noon Eastern Time for new videos. And I really appreciate you guys watching until the end, and much love to you all. Bye.